King Prong Krigler. By the way, $2 chat from Not Tim, who says Adam's wrong. I don't know what he was saying about what.
Classic.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Anything.
Wrong. Okay.
Name something that I'm saying I'm wrong about.
Sure. He's wrong.
That was a daily occurrence on the Timcast show.
Yeah, it's just you're wrong. Okay.
Oh man.
All right.
No, I started fighting back, dude. That's why that show had some grease to it.
Well, that's I think the best thing though. I want people, Adam, that aren't just fucking yes men. That I don't want somebody who I'm gonna have a conversation with them, and I know for a fact they're always gonna agree with me on everything.
Not everyone's like that though.
I understand.
I know from experience.
I understand. I got it. I get it. You know,
that's funny.
Oh shit. You know, and I know that and I tell people this because people are like, when people know you from something, like a lot of folks know you from Timcast, right? You know, people just tend to ask you questions about that thing they know you from. They're like, let me, true. So, for you, it'd be like, let's just ask him all about Timcast. But I'm like, I want to talk to him about space. Like I want to talk to him about something he cares about and something he's passionate about. Yeah. And that's something that when I find somebody, I want to talk to them about what they care about, what they really want to talk about, and they don't get an opportunity to talk about it normally. Yeah. Right. Like you have very rare opportunities to talk about this because people are asking you the same shit every single time, and you've already said it 5 million times. You don't need to come on my.
Well, I haven't actually said anything about. Well, there's
what I'm saying is you said what you're gonna say, right? Like you've spoken your piece.
Oh no, I haven't.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop some bombs, dude. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm done protecting. No, but it's interesting you said that because I went from I started my channel in 2020. Now I have 100 I actually hit 190 again this past week when I started talking about Tim, because when I first started my channel, I had thousands of people that would show up just asking me, super chatting, what happened? Why did he fire you? Why did you, how dare you leave? You had something good going on. And I was like, I don't want to talk about it. And I feel like I finally reached that point where I have a stable average of people. I recognize my chat. I love my chat. Now I've reached this point, and it was because of Rumble. I'm telling you, when I started being able to speak freely, I was like, oh shit, this feels really good. And every time someone would bring up Tim, I would always do this pussyfooting around, oh, I don't want to expose what happened. And it was like, I didn't do anything wrong. I stood my ground. I have my morals intact. I fucking did everything correct. And I got fucking done dirty. And I'm like, I'm going to start talking about it. And then I did. And it felt so good. And I've said a little bit here and there over the past couple of weeks. And it's like, I actually have the thumbnail. You want
the thumbnail for the drop
you want to see it?
Oh, you're gonna tease. Oh, look at that.
I haven't shown anyone this yet.
Exclusive for this chat is the fucking thumbnail for the truth coming out. Wow. Okay.
I haven't shown anyone this. This is
wow. Thank you.
This is coming soon.
Coming soon. Whoa.
That's the thumbnail.
That's gonna be it. This is the 1 million views right here on this one. This one gets 1 million views.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. That's gonna hit. And honestly, I'm not trying to ruin Tim or anything. I'm just telling my side of things. Be like, look, do you blame me? Does anyone blame me now for resenting some of the shit that happened, or being sad about the fact that someone who I thought was my friend basically revealed that they weren't? You know, it was like there's a that's also new information.
No, but Adam, I'm with you. Similar shit went down with me. Anybody who know my chat who knows there's always drama within these communities. Like I within our LawTube community, you know, we had some folks expose themselves. Recently.
I saw your video. Video.
You've seen those videos. So we've had we've had people come out.
That's what I was talking about in the beginning. I was like, thanks for that.
It was just like you though, Adam. It was just like you because I was holding back that information just like you, and these are people that I thought were my friends and I held back the information. I was like the bigger person, right? I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be the drama guy. I'm going to hold back this in. I'm not going to talk about it. And then, months later, I was like, all right, I'm being pushed. I'm being called XYZ. I'm being literally painted as an evil person. I've got to speak my piece, and finally I dropped it. Right. But typically, I don't want to be the drama person. I want to make my own content. I want to talk about my own stuff. I want to talk about trials, and I want to have good conversations with people like you. This is the content I really want. right? But people will keep asking about it. They'll keep asking about those elephants in the room, and they do deserve to know. And eventually, the truth is going to come out, right? Eventually, the truth is going to come out.
Yeah, I mean, Tim ghosted me. You know, suddenly I was on the show. We were doing 500,000.
It's like a girlfriend
a day. Seriously, we had 500,000 people showing up every day for the last like month I was on the show. You know, we had 60, 70, 80,000 people concurrent viewers. Like, that's insane, those numbers, right? And people I don't watch that show. I can't stand the sound of some people's voice. That
now it's like triggering to you, you know, to even hear.
Yeah,
I like use the word triggering, but you know,
it is shit. You know.
Yeah.
So you know, it's like I guess I hear that, you know, they are hard pressed to hit those numbers, and it was just me and him shooting each other with verbally. But we were proving that we could be friends at the end of it.
That's what you want to see, though. You want to see people who are having a back and forth, right?
Right.
People crave that. They crave disagreement, but just reasonable disagreement, because nobody does that anymore.
Exactly.
Well, show me two people who can have a conversation without blocking each other on Twitter, like have a political, particularly a political disagreement, without blocking each other on Twitter, without fucking hating each other, without calling each other all sorts of horrible names. Look, I can disagree with what you think about ancient aliens. That doesn't mean I have to block you and say you're a horrible, degenerate person. I can just be like, look, we disagree about this, but we probably agree about more things than we disagree. And you know, which is the case for most human beings. If I have a conversation with people, I can probably find more things we agree with than disagree with. You know, it's just a very narrow band of stuff we disagree with. And there's no reason why we have to flip out, become emotional, and react like this. I will say, though, culture, particularly the culture that the woke people are pushing, that the SJWs push, is to flip out, to have an emotional reaction, and to block people, remove them, deplatform them, all that other good stuff.
Well, that's it's risky to put your feet in the ground and say, this is the hill, I'm not budging. You know, that's risky. And I can't not do that. That's to me, that's like akin to laying down and dying. Like, all right, I'll just do whatever you say. I'll sign your NDA. I'll fucking throw these golden handcuffs on. It's like, fuck no. I don't care how tough it is to go off on my own. I'm gonna go do that, and I've done it. And I'm not making much money right now. You know, it's not easy to have like I don't have a small channel. I don't have an insane channel. I'm like,
honestly,
I'm in that
dude, no, honestly, Adam,
I feel like I'm successful.
You're pretty good. No. Like I'm at 87 and I feel like accomplished. Like you're almost at 200. Like I feel like you're doing something right. Yeah. Like you're doing something right. Like whatever you're doing something right.
Yeah.
And you know, I feel like when you get to that point, like you can say, okay, like you said, I feel comfortable with my audience. I feel like people like me, you know,
not because they want to know about what happened.
And here's something else, Adam. You're going to probably lose some people. But here's the thing. You never wanted those people in the first place. I got a good friend, Brian Sharp, Hotep Jesus. He always told me that you should be thankful for the unsubs, right? Because the unsubs are you're screening out the people that were never your really good fans in the first place. You want a hardcore community that is following you, that loves you, that is ride or die, that doesn't give a shit. You do not want those people. When people did the Amber Heard trial, they collected these giant audiences, these huge audiences, and they are terrified to lose them. They will not speak their minds anymore. They cover very narrow topics because they want to make sure they don't offend anybody. It's boring.
That's so boring.
It's boring.
But I feel like I've reached that point because I had 198,000 subscribers at my peak. And then I started talking about space more. People started realizing he's not going to tell this story about Tim. So what? Why am I even following him? This show isn't the Timcast IRL show. What the hell is this? Who is this guy? And I sucked at reading out loud. I've actually come a long way from, I mean, I've been doing this for two years now. I'm almost on episode 500. I was like 476 today, I think. So, you know, over that many episodes, 5 days a week for 2 years straight, only stopping when I got strikes, which I've gotten 9 strikes. So that's 9 vacations I've taken, essentially. I'm not joking. I don't take off unless I get a strike. That's it. I go live every Monday through Friday. Yeah. So it feels good. But yeah. Rumble changed it all for me, baby. I'm so grateful for Rumble.
Yeah. Do you read all your super chats?
Every single one.
Every single one. Okay, so I just want to make sure I have the same policy, just FYI. So
oh, dude, that's fine. Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
so,
bank them out.
So Not Tim says, don't care, wrong. Hunch says, Adam, does Ian wear a dog collar when the cameras are off? You don't get
That's funny. No, I want to say real quick,
yeah.
I like Ian. I like Ian a lot. Ian's never done me dirty. He's always been very cool to me, and I really like Ian. So.
Okay. Dark Fox says, I'm 100% with Adam. He's my boy. And Dung is Fun says, I'm only 5'12". That means 6 foot. Don't look down on me, Andrew. Sorry. I do look down on you. You are inferior. You are vastly inferior. Dung is Fun. Also, USSJ for Brawley. Nice, subtle DBZ reference. This is vid number 23 deletion. I assume you missed for Tug. Get on our and locals. So yeah, he has a locals community. That Umbrella Guy has a locals community. I would encourage everybody who's following people like Adam or like That Umbrella Guy or me, get on locals, get on Rumble if they have them. Do you have a locals?
AdamKrigler.locals.com. Check it out. Just go to my go to my Rumble channel. Right, it's easy to just go to my Rumble. Just the Krigler Show right here. Krigler Show on Rumble. And then quick. Rumble's great because they own both Rumble and locals, so it's integrated very easily. You just click on it and it brings you right over to my locals channel. So
awesome. Yeah, that's the awesome thing about Rumble is that like it does link those together. But obviously he's got the big beautiful photo there, so you can join the Adam Krigler community.
I should probably change that. that's getting that picture's kind of outdated now.
I think they'll do it for you too. Like they're like, well, can we make a page for you? I'm like, sure, do it. And I think they had their artists do it. So I was just like, all right, send them a new one and be like,
what? Like they do like a
locals did it for me. Like locals did that.
Show me yours. Bring yours up. Let's see yours.
Well, I think I'd have to like log out. So let's see if it'll go on this one. Let me see if it'll splash on me. No, it's. I'm gonna have to boomer. I'm such a boomer. It's gonna take me 10 million years to figure it out.
Let me do it.
Yeah, if you pull up legalmindset.locals.com and I'd share your screen.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah,
look
baby.
At that. That's clean.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, see that, baby? That's what they did for me. They did this for me. I didn't do any work,
dude. That's 6'6" of legal goodness right there.
That is 100% pure American beef in Korea.
I feel like that should be written on there. You know, American beef in Korea.
In Korea, right?
American bulgogi.
American bull.
I worked at a Korean barbecue for like 3 years.
Dude, it is so good. It is so good. Good.
Oh my god,
it is
dude,
so
Korean
good.
Food. If you guys don't know,
it's fresh. And here's the thing: it feels healthy. Like if you're eating steak, like I don't feel like shit afterwards. I will go out and eat, and I never feel like shit. I never feel like, oh, I'm eating a bunch of processed bullshit because they cook it in front of you, so you literally are seeing what is added to the food. Right? Like you're not seeing like any fucking preservatives or anything else. It's like, here's the slab of beef that was killed yesterday. And like, here's some fucking mushrooms and some vegetables and some, maybe some sauce, some spiciness. That's about it. Hunch says, Adam, the best thing you did was walk away. The whole community he is growing is an inch deep and a mile wide. No substance where it counts on them.
Hold on. That deserves the bell.
Ding the bell. Okay. There you go. I think that's all. I think the bell is all you need to say. And then Darkfest says, tell Adam I don't super chat him because I'm working most of the time when he is live. Sorry, Adam.
I know. I think you've mentioned that to me, Doctor.
A lot of people end up working like or having conflicts like during some of the stream times. I usually do 2 stream times. One of them that's more convenient for the Eastern Coast. One of them that's more convenient for Asia, Australia, New Zealand, Europe. So, but I see people that can only make one or the other, and they're always thankful when they do make one.
Well, you can actually super chat in the comments now, which is interesting.
Super thanks.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. That what it's called? Super.
It's called super thanks. Yeah. So essentially, it's like.
But don't support me on YouTube. Come over to locals and tip me there if you wanna.
Yeah.
If you wanna tip me.
It is the percentage is much better for every creator. I would rather have you join as a member than super chat.
Yes,
like, but
same.
People like Squid are everywhere. So Squid is like Legion. He's on locals almost. So thank you for the OGs who are everywhere. Appreciate you. He says, I stopped sending supers to Tim when he started having a policy of curating who gets heard. I get why he did it.
Started? What do you mean?
I think it was always, right? I think it was
always.
I mean, I get, but I will say, Tim, I get why Tim does it.
Excuse me? Excuse me? I am not Tim Pool, all right? I've been fighting this shit for 2 years.
I triggered him. Guys, I did it.
I'm out. I'm out of here.
He's out. He's gone. He's gone. Okay, he's back. All right. God damn it.